Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wonderful Announcer. Sir, welcome to the Episodic Channel Blog Show, presented to you by your friendly neighborhood, sweet bumbling Bofar Raver. That means I appear on the following StreamYard community podcast, created from my friends of Discord community. We're talking about the in two of those podcasts I am a regular panelist of. We're talking about the Bubbling Bros' variety program every Saturday night at 9 on the Eyebrow Bros Studios YouTube channel. Also, Bofus on the Sofas every Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Also, these two podcasts I made I know I am a regular panelist of these podcasts. I'm talking about the Rant and Rave podcast every Thursday night at 8 on the Brandon Martin YouTube channel, and the Too Sweet Wrestling podcast, hosted by the Elite JCTV. Dates and times will be determined by the host of the podcast. So, keep your eyes and ears open for that. I'm also the five-time. Can you dig it, sucker? Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee. For 2021, will I be a nominee this year? Will I win an award this year? Who knows? And my name is Eric Lima. You're watching my YouTube channel blog show. First season it was People's Lima / TPL. Second season, EML 77 TV. This is my third season, WEML TV channel 77, episode 1265. And this is the last video of May the 22nd, May 2022. Not only that, we are going to be entering June, and the countdown will begin with Capcom Finding Collection. Hope you pre-ordered for it, kids. I did, and I can't wait to get it. Diamond Mine kicked it off as supposed to be a match last week. Roderick Strong and Damon Kemp. It's pretty deadly. Roderick Strong says, "Hey, you three, talking to Creed tonight now. You guys have the night off. Me and Damon will handle this." And so Roderick Strong, Damon Kemp against Pretty Deadly, the NXT Tag Team Champs, on a non-title match. And the match was going well until Pretty Deadly decided to use nefarious tactics. The Creed brothers got involved to stop them, but it ended up backfiring on Diamond Mine as Pretty Deadly wins the matchup. Cameron Grimes was talking to Solo Sikoa and said, "Solo, I have your back." But then Duke Hudson interrupts them and says, "Hey, you guys are not, you guys should not be here." And so Solo Sikoa said, "Hey, how about this? You and me one-on-one. Duke Hudson is fine." And then Grayson Waller was talking to NXT locker room about the tournament, the women's breakout tournament, why he's trying to get everybody to rally behind Tiffany Stratton, who replaced Nikita Lyons due to an injury by Nikita Lyons. So, and Josh Briggs interrupts Waller and says, "Hey, about you and me have a matchup." There was a discussion on a boat between Legado del Fantasma and D'Angelo and his crew. He said he turned it into a turf war, so they decided to agree in your house. There will be a 6-man tag team matchup. Tony D'Angelo versus Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Tony D'Angelo teaming up with Channing Stacks Lorenzo and Troy Two Dimes Donovan against Legado del Fantasma with the lovely Elektra Lopez in their corner. Speaking of Elektra Lopez, she went one-on-one with Cora Jade, and Corey Jade did win the matchup. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Wesley about his upcoming match with Zion Quinn. And Wesley says he wants to prove himself. And then Sanga came up and said, listen, you might be a big man, and you're small, but you got a giant heart. And I think Wesley kind of like, okay, fine. So, and wishes the best of luck. So Sanga's being a nice guy. Roxanne Perez cut a promo about her tournament final against Tiffany Stratton. Not only that, also talked about what she gave up to fulfill her dream of being a WWE superstar. And that is a huge, huge factor for her career. Because she said that everybody in her family thought she was nuts. Then Wesley went one-on-one with Zion Quinn. It was a heck of a matchup until Wesley outsmarted Zion Quinn, ended up pinning him, and won the matchup. Diamond Mine were arguing about what happened during their matchup. Roderick Strong was upset. Creed Brothers trying to convince him otherwise. He said, but Roderick says, hey, it would have been disqualification. But I'll tell you one thing. And they said, you better, and the Creed said, we're going to smash Pretty Deadly. So you better bring the belt so there'll be no more Diamond Mine for the both of you. So there's that. And Joe Gacy cut a promo on Braun Breaker about how his father, his father and uncle won championships and they used uncontrollable power. But, and same thing, Joe Gacy's trying to play mind games with Braun Breaker. And as you know, he's trying to get inside Breaker's head. That way Breaker could go after Joe Gacy and Breaker could have been disqualified for In Your House. And Braun Breaker was watching the whole thing. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Braun Breaker, said, hey, listen, this title's not going to go away from me. And the lights flicker in the room, and he's about to grab the TV and smash him. He said, you know what, though? He looks at Mackenzie Mitchell and goes, you know what? I'm predictable. That's also may consider a weakness, but it's also my greatest strength. And then Wade Barrett decided to host the Women's Championship Summit between Toxic Attraction against Wendy Chu, Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter. As you know, Mandy Rose will defend her women's title against Wendy Chu in Your House, while JC Jane and Gigi Dolan will defend the Women's Tag Team Championship, the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship, against Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And they said they put off the WWE put off the women's tag team titles for the moment. I don't know why that is. Maybe settle something with Sasha Banks and Naomi. I don't know. Well, time will tell what's going on there. So as both women were yakking up a storm, all 6 women were yakking up a storm. So what? Katana Chance and Kaden Carter says, wait, we'll take it from here. We're sick and tired of hearing Toxic Attraction talk. And then as Mandy Rose was, and both JC Jane and Gigi Dolan trashed the women's tag team challengers. But then you got Mandy Rose been running her mouth, and then Wendy Chu hits Mandy Rose with a spitball, and then all 6 women are brawling, and then Wendy Chu did her sleep splash on Mandy Rose through a table. Ivy now was warming up, not for a match, but Kiana James starts talking trash to Ivy now, saying your boys are going to lose and all that. Ivy now says, I'll prove it to you out there in the ring. Just a heck of a fight here. Solo Sikoa went one-on-one with Duke Hudson, and Solo Sikoa with a splash style from his brothers ended up winning the matchup. And then Tiffany Stratton was promo on the Breakout tournament and said, listen, and started dissing Roxanne Perez and everything else. Yeah, I'm going to live. I'm good looking. Blah, 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 blah. So we'll see what happens next week. I thought this match was going to be at In Your House, but they decided to move the match to next week. The first NXT of June 2022. Thea Hale graduated high school last week, but now she's sitting at the computer, sitting at like a press conference, and there was like 3 different college hats. And she wanted to go to Notre Dame. No, and she tried to pick the other one, but she decided to go to Chase U. She is now enrolled at Chase University. Thea Hale not only signed on in NXT as a superstar, but she's joining up with Chase U. So Andre Chase and Bodie Hayward's got a female allied. It will be great to see there. And I forgot I forgot to write down. Where's my pen? Where is my stinking pen? Where is my stinking pen? Found it. I was saying, where's my stinking pen? I believe Grayson Waller won the match here, so yeah, I forgot about that. Yep, Josh Briggs went one-on-one with Grayson Waller, and the match was going well until Robert Stone and Sophia Cromwell came to ringside, and Von Wagner attacked Briggs during the matchup, costing him the match against and giving Grayson Waller the victory. But then Von Wagner attacked him again. Brooks Jensen came to Josh Briggs' aid. While Nathan Frazier's warm-up for this matchup, Ivy Nile went one-on-one with Kiana James, and Ivy Nile fought hard and defeated Kiana James. And as Ivy Nile was celebrating, Pretty Deadly interrupts Ivy Nile, and they were about to come close, but then the Creed brothers were there, and they started brawling with Pretty Deadly. A newcomer to NXT is coming very soon, Giovanni Vinci, promo part 2 with Vetti Vinci. And many people are assuming that's Fabian Eichner, but we will find out for sure in the upcoming weeks. And Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams were joined on commentary for the main event as Cameron Grimes went one-on-one with Nathan Frazier in a non-title matchup. And actually, Cameron Grimes did win the matchup. I put Frazier by accident. Don't know why I did that, but I think Cameron Grimes retained. Cameron Grimes won the matchup, but then Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams did end up trying to attack Cameron Grimes post matchup, but then Cameron Grimes stood tall in the end. So that is all the time we have on this show. Tomorrow will be AEW Dynamite, Fallout from Double or Nothing. We'll see what happens there. So until the next episode comes around, peace and love to all your lives, and the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from heaven above to me, and from me to you. All right, episode 1265 has been complete. NXT 2.0 Event Center for May the 31st, 2022, the final NXT before NXT's in your house this Saturday. I will make my picks and predictions for that when I ever get the chance to do it. All right, so I'll see you. You guys have a great and wonderful night, and peace out.